Moose poops. Some shrooms. Other tubers and footers. Trying to get out of bed. We're gonna go for a little walkie. I have been so wiped out and whooped lately. I haven't been able to get out and do my thing. I don't know, I keep doing that. I push really, really hard and then I can't go no more. Oh, hopefully I don't run into the displaced hornets that the guys found. Got MeeMow coming up the rear here. See how that tree over there is dead, and they don't hold these canopies very well. And so they come down. I can't step over that. So we're gonna go around. Got a makeshift walking stick. I was going to grab Claude's walking stick he made me. Come on, mushrooms. Come on, MeeMow. There's a mini X. It's about 6 o'clock up here in Alaska. Tons of mushrooms. Guys are working on clearing out the view in front of the cabin. There's tons of mosquitoes. They are so thick. Picking her way through the trail. Hi, MeeMow. Hi, kitty. Hi. You miss Woo Woo too, MeeMow? I miss Woo so much. Hi, kitty. Hi. Hi, MeeMow. Give me little pets. Aw, hi, kitty. Such a good kitty. You miss Woo Woo chasing you around, huh? see if we can go over to the one area. Got some extra skeeter dopes. Oh, there's a watermelon plant. Nice. Not quite ripe yet. Let me get over it and show you. Some watermelon plants. Almost ripe and ready to go. Almost. Oh, I don't know how far I'm going to make it, but I'm going to push myself really hard. MeeMow is on the hunt. Can you see your tubers and footers? MeeMow, what are you doing? So pretty. It's a pretty kitty. So hard to hold still when you zoom in. Hey, kitty. She's got that I want to pounce look. Cats have such incredible hearing and senses. Now, last night we were sitting around the fire, and all of a sudden she just started creeping, tail all bushy, like she saw something off in the woods. What are you doing? Getting skeetered. Trying to jump. You gonna pounce? You ready? And she's just gonna make herself cozy. You found a nice little spot, MeeMow. Alright. She'll follow us. Come on. You ready? Here we go. There's all these sticks on the ground. Oh, there's zoom out. These are not put here by me. And I'm doing my funny videos. My goofies. You guys, you guys found some bear tracks. We found a bunch of moose tracks. Wow, lots of moose evidence. The owls have been hanging around here. Moosey. Is that one right there? Oh, this is one of our neighbors. Danny Staten. Greetings from South Carolina. How you doing, buddy? MeeMow's sitting in a clover patch back there. Are you coming, MeeMow? I don't know. Oh, brown dwarf was just live. These giant mushrooms. Got our... What? You were live last night? Where was I? We got that property up for sale. Oh, these are such cool mushrooms. This session is held for review. I just got a message that said this session is held for review. Oh, this message is held. One of your messages got held for review. What? What? YouTubes. Don't be holding Danny's message. I hear MeeMow. Come on, MeeMow. There she goes. Hi, kitty. Hi. She's looking at me like, how dare you leave me? Look at you, kitty. You only had 8 people. Man, I didn't know I'd have been there. Look at that pretty kitty. Hi, MeeMow. You ready to go? I'm gonna look out. Over here. The guys came through, mowed the property, picked the strawberries. We're debating what to do with this. We were gonna sell it. Now we're debating if we should turn it into a duplex. Like finish it. We completely gutted it and we were gonna just sell it as is, completely gutted, so they could do whatever they wanted with it. I think we're gonna walk over there behind the house just a little bit. If I can. I don't know. I have had crapola for energy lately, and I've been in bed so much. So I'm just trying to battle all the depression that goes along with being stuck in bed. Doing all that fun stuff. The Polly T, what is happening? How you doing, bud? Long time no see. The guys are over there clearing the view. Just thinking of going in here and walking around. So much stuff going on down in there. There's Kitty. Where do you want to go, MeeMow? She's so cute. Hey, Kitty. Okay, hold on just a second. Quick pet. Hey, little puffy tail. It's got a big, huge raccoon tail. All raccoonied out. Okay. You want to go in there, MeeMow? Want to go adventure? I brought some extra bug dope because they are fierce this year. They're fierce every year. But there's Dad's hunting trailer. takes out to Denali for hunting. What are you doing, MeeMow? You ready to go? Alright, let's give it a whirl if I freaking wind up on my butt, because I've done that a lot lately. Are you coming? Like, screw you, lady. I ain't going in there. Oh, I just filled my shoe up. I filled my chew up. You're awesome, Polly T. Every time I wear my headset, can't help but think of your little nickname. Makes me laugh. Come on, kitty. Here she comes. Let me get in here. Come on, do some food. We can do it. Oh my God. Come on, MeeMow. Uncle Bones, what's happening, buddy? It's been a while since I've made it out into the wild blue yonder. Drinking vodka from the Ukraine. All right. Wow. There you go with your bad self there. Down the man. What do you think of this area? Are you coming? She does not like this section. Every time I'm in here, she meows at me. More moosies. Wait. Okay. I think all of this is natural. It just in my opinion. I think all of this is natural, but you know, I could be wrong. Look at that. I don't know if that's coming out, but that is a moose track right there. And moose poops. There's Super Kitty. Oh, these mushrooms are freaking awesome. Hey, MeeMow. Look at that. That shop is filled to the brim with the greens. Look at that. Doop, doop, doop. We can just track this sucker. They're old. I don't think they're fresh tracks. Let me take a look here. If I was spry and nimble, we would be able to bend over and do all that cool stuff. This isn't too old. Not super fresh though either. Huh. I do not have good luck with moose. Just so y'all know, they become carnivores around me. They're like, there she is. Attack. Oh, there's a baby moose. There's a mama and a baby. And a MeeMow. And some mushrooms. place. Every time I come in here, it gets crazier and crazier. But I think it's all natural. But I went, 20 years thinking that wild man was some dude out in the woods, So there is that. Okay, I'm trying really hard here. Ta-da! Yeah, I don't know. My nerve damage this year has been exceptionally lame. So I'm scheduled for the 10th to get another SI injection. I just had an injection a couple of weeks ago. So, I don't know if these tracks are coming through well or not. They're probably not coming through so well. There's MeeMow eyeballing me like, what are you doing? There that is from the other side. I got a Skeeter trying to... Do you like my Skeeter Peter song? Okay, man, this moose. There's a more direct trail this thing could have taken. Yeah, I don't know. Just tracking animals is always amusing to me. I've lost my touch of all my outdoor skills and stuff. Oh my God. It's so crazy. But I love coming outside, and I just absolutely refuse to give up. Aw, thanks, Polly. You're awesome. I really, I have so much I want to do. Like what I envision for my, for the channel and just doing things in general. I was really hoping, like when Mogs asked me to be on his show, it was I was at a time in my life where I was looking for something to challenge me for consistency. Thanks, Danny. You're awesome. And so when he asked me, it was like the timing was so perfect. And it was, I don't know, it was like, when you have those moments where it's almost like spiritually, like you're praying and, you're trying to find a way and you're trying to get through whatever you're getting through and you're praying for a sign or something to break through the darkness, And so when he asked me to join him on his channel, it was like, oh my God, this is perfect. This is the challenge I need to be somewhere, once a week at a designated time for a designated amount of time, Look at these tracks. This thing is all over the place. Now that doesn't look moosey. That doesn't look like a moose print at all. Sorry, I just read something over there. I just, I'm out here without a gun, being dumb. Ow, getting eaten by the skeeters. Look at that. I don't know if that's coming through, but that looks like a... Huh. Like, here would be the heel. Up there, like... You like my slippers? Showing off my hiking gear. Well, I'm right in my yard, so it's not like I'm far from the camp. Yeah, look at this. Peculiar. That could... High step and slippers. You got his book? Right on. That's so awesome. I wrote a book and I put it on Amazon for the book was if you want to, so you want to be an iron dogger. And I just I wanted to have something out by the time I was 50, so I just... Hey, girly. So I just threw it on. But I actually need to actually edit it, put some pictures in there, actually do the thing some justice. This is that section that always freaks me out. Look at that. Look at that. Something stuck right there. You can see it's broken. Sorry. Wow. I don't know if you can see the heel part right here. Huh. Weird. I don't know. That is... would be a massive gate. Here's the moose. Huh. Sorry, I got skeetered on my finger. I got skeetered on my Peter. Yeah, you can see that moose print, hopefully. That one's coming in good. It's a big one. He's gonna come over and try and eat me. This area is so crazy. I don't know, all the Bigfoot channels that are I don't want to call out specific channels, but most of them claim all this stuff would be Bigfoot. You can see MeeMow back there, the little white spot. Here, we'll zoom in. Here she is. But I think this is all natural. And with as much destruction as I've seen a squirrel do to trees and just repositioning them and biting on them and chewing on them and getting them to fall so they can make their own little parkour through the woods. I don't know, you know? So back to my story. This is what we're following. Just following the moose tracks around. I'm just showing you how crazy, they came up here and we're like, and twigs fall in all sorts of patterns on the ground. I have a hard time thinking. I don't know. I mean, I guess there are certain ones that are, it's kind of weird. But I don't know. To me, this is all natural, so I don't know. Like I said, I could be wrong. There's another one of those weird prints. Let's look at that sucker. Huh. Yeah, so back to my little blah 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 story. But yeah, so when I got asked to be on Moog's show, it was just like the timing was exactly what I needed. Huh. There's that thing. Ow. Hey, Pyro. Ah! Look at that sucker. I don't... Ah, that thing was just... God, these skeeters are horrible up here. They're huge. And they're huge. Aw, thanks, Polly. Yeah, so, like it was proving to me that I was getting, you know, stronger and building up my resistance and ability to actually sit there, you know, for any length of time, because just sitting was, oh my gosh, so brutal. When your lower lumbar is out, sitting can be a nightmare. So it was a huge confidence builder in that regard. Like it was really good for my soul on many levels. I think that's just regular dog. Hey, Brandy. What's up, girl? You're out here wandering. You're being dumb. Pyro! Oh my gosh, can you hear MeeMow meowing over there? She's yelling at me, but she doesn't want to come in here. She'll sit there and yell at me like crazy, but she won't. She doesn't like to come in here. In this section. She'll go in the other sections, but not this section. This is the section that weirds me out. Sorry, my hand has gotten skeetered to death. So, look at this. This thing just keeps getting bigger and bigger every year. I'm gonna try and go over it. I do not like being on the other side of this thing. Oh, look, there's another print right there. Such a peculiar little... Oh my God. I'm getting chowed. I think I need to do another spray session. Oh, here she comes, MeeMow. Hold on, let me break out the goods. Sorry. You have to put like 50 freaking sprays on you. If you don't like mosquitoes, do not come to Alaska in the summertime and go in the woods. Just saying. Huh, Uncle Bones and Dan? You guys know? My niece is named Brandy. Everybody sings that song to her all the time. She's like, I hate that song because of it. Okay, see these alder trees? They just can't hold their canopies. And so they just fall over. Where are you? That's awesome, Brandy. Look at you, MeeMow. Hi, kitty. Such a pretty kitty. You're standing there. Look at you. Such a good kitty. Hi, Meemer. Bend down and pet her. Kitty. Hi, kitty. Oh my gosh, my whole hand is chowed. Chowy, chowed. I could cry like a little baby. What'd you see, Meemow? What'd you see? There we go that way. Yeah, I don't know about this whole. More and more keeps getting added to it. Falling down in the same spot. Isn't that intriguing? Yeah. Yeah. My hand has been bitten so many times right now. Looks like I got the measles. Supposedly, those screech owls do not eat. They eat just small, like, bowls and stuff. But, yeah, that's why, yeah. Keep her nice and close. I don't want to be the one time they decide to try and test their chomps on MeeMow. Oh, MeeMow. Oh. Sorry, I gotta take a lot of breaks. I have crap for energy. And my legs are just... Oh, there's a skeeter on the screen. Ain't that cool? Have a good night, Polly. Thanks for jumping in on us. Stopping by. Oh, the great horned owls? Yeah, if that was a great horned owl out there, if I had 3 of them, no, MeeMow would never see outside. We do have a lot of owls around here, though. Look at that. Like that. Look at me. Well, okay. You can just stand in it, I guess. MeeMow. We're looking at this. We're trying. Huh. Can you see, like, toe impressions? Am I seeing stuff? Yeah, Brandy, she's like, this? You mean this? Right here? Is this what we're looking at? Huh. Does that look like toes? Interesting. That looks like toes. super wide. That thing would be massive. Look at that. What do you think, MeeMow? Those toes? That is huge. Okay. Put the handle across that. Like, that's pretty. Huh. I'm a little perplexed by this. Like, huh. Okay, let's see how. That looks like a big toe right there. That would be huge across. Huh. That's interesting. Huh. Oh, what? Right. How far apart are these? Oh my gosh, that's... Huh. That one. And that one. And the toes are opposite. I don't know. Huh. Huh. Fascinating. So right here, I don't know that. Those look like toes. That's weird. There's an X. Yeah, I don't know. Deep Woods off. It's got such a beautiful romantic smell. What do you think, MeeMow? Should we go behind the other house? I don't know. Oh, in some tracks. I don't know what they are, but there's something. Here, MeeMow, get. I am not following you up that, because I know exactly where I'm going to end up. On my ass. Look at that. Doo-doo-doo-doo, super kitty. Look at you, MeeMow. You're like Lion King right now. Huh. Mufasa. Hi, kitty. Okay, you can sit there. Look at her. She's so pretty. You just go do your stupid thing, and I'm gonna sit here and wait. and guard the place. Look at that little pile of stickies. There's the loopy, one of the loopies. It's not held down by anything. Well, kind of. I guess you could say it's being held down by that, but I wouldn't say it's being held by that. See? That goes up. We got our leaner here against it. It goes way over there, where we came in at. I don't know. See, to me, like, these are branches that fell. Like, these fell from up there. They just collect at the bottom of the tree. Or the wind blows them from another tree over, you know. Hi, kitty. Look at that pretty kitty. Hi, MeeMow. I really should not be out here without a gun. You see bears in the wild where they are here. You would understand. They are not something to mess around with. Yeah, I got a bug spray and a lighter. I guess I could flame him. I could flame torch the bear. Crispy. Oh, there's just one singular moose poop all by itself. There's the rest of the pile. You know, with all the moose poop that's around this place, if I had, you know I would. You know I'd burn this whole forest down with that thing if I had to. I would torch that thing. Wouldn't even hesitate. Not that I know what that sound is like. This is that one of the many areas I go check out and watch how it changes throughout the summer. That's why a lot of it I think is natural, because I see it every day around the cabin. You know what I mean? Like when you live in the woods and you're around this kind of stuff, you kind of get to see, you know, like day to day the differences, or like as a tree is falling over, you know. Like if you go back in videos for the past years, you'll see these trees in here like this. They haven't really changed much. Like there's been more that have fallen, you know, things like that. But like this broken one across here has been here for a couple years now, at least, I believe. You know, roots. But if you only go out into an area, let's say like once a month, or, you know, camp out there really randomly, you're not going to see the daily changes and stuff. So, you know, and when you're out in the, you know, like I'm out here when there's storms, you know, and so you go out the next day after a big windstorm and you can see how bad the trees get twisted up into each other, and you know, it looks like there's no way that could happen in nature, but it does. It actually does. So, but it is intriguing. Like, there's a few things that I do find intriguing about some of the things that um, are being pointed out. Like, this area looks like something's been running around trampling in here, and you can see just not too far out on the perimeter areas where it's thick with foliage. Like, look by MeeMow. You know, it doesn't look trampled down, you know, and not as bad. Like, this looks trampled down. Like, it looks like kids are running through here and thrashing this on the, you know, daily. So I do find stuff like that intriguing, but I'm not a biologist, but I'm sure there is some scientific reason why the foliage grows in certain areas, like the light, you know, maybe it gets more light, maybe the, you know, the soil. Like, there's so many factors. So it's just, I don't know. Like, even with all my experiences, I can't say 100% that that's what it was, because I just don't know. Till that thing is standing there waving at me. You know, that's a big old print. That's a moose print. You can see that. All right. See how just not too far from here, where this is all, looks all trampled down and stuff, but right there, it's all green and lush. So why, you know, would this area have all this tree fall and all this stuff? Like, look right there. Do you see all the tree fall? And like, no, it doesn't look like this, you know? So what would make those trees stronger and less susceptible to breakage and stuff like that? You know, I don't know. I don't know. Is there an answer? Probably. But I do find it interesting. Like this one. You would almost say like that is weaved in between those trees there. You know? And the stump is right there. So this tree broke. Part of it's this way. There's the stump. But you've got another tree growing behind it. I don't know if that's an optical illusion for you. But there's tons of trees that are falling over in here. We had a tree fall over right by the outhouse at the cabin. One thing that was really bizarre is my statue I kept finding my statue in the driveway. And it, if it would roll down there, you would probably, you know, see the marks of it rolling through the mud and stuff on its way down that little embankment. But there were no marks. It was just there. And I don't know, for like 3 times in a row, I found that statue just in the driveway. Not like your place, Dan. I don't know. Lately, this has been so quiet. Besides the owls. Those owls, my gosh, they make a racket. Jesus. They are a noisy bunch. But it has been, like during the full moon, I thought for sure I haven't heard the coyotes all summer. All summer. So, I don't know. We've got so many farmers out here that are shooting, you know, and trapping and things like that. Like, we don't have wolves on this section at all. They don't cross the river and come over here anymore at all because they've been hunted and stuff so much that, you know, they've taught their young, don't even cross that river and come over to this side. And so we don't have any wolves over here. Okay, I'll tie in. MeeMow's like, let's get out of here. I don't like it in here. So we'll go over to this other side. I'll take you behind the house. And then I'm gonna let you go. Because I can feel my legs already going. No more, woman. I don't know who you think you are. In your slippers. Hey, at least I'm not my old lady. This way, MeeMow. Oh, here comes Captain Jake. Say hi, tubers and butters. It's Captain Jake. You haven't seen him in a while, huh? He's out fishing. They caught like 360,000 pounds this year. Look at him. Look at MeeMow. You're gonna get him, man. She's hunting Captain Jake. Get him, MeeMow, get him. I got a puffy tail and all. Just gonna go walk behind the house and then end it. I don't have a gun or anything. Probably not the smartest thing I've done. How's it going over there?
Yeah, we're good for the night.
Oh, okay.
So we'll start on dinner.
Oh, nice. You wanna walk down there with me, or are you heading down?
I'm just gonna check on you.
Pyro, I feel good when I catch a 20-pound stringer. How much did you catch this year, Levy Pie?
Little pounds?
Yeah.
Like almost 300,000.
Oh, okay. I thought you caught more than that this year.
Well, we could tell fisherman stories and say we caught 500,000.
We came down and mowed. We have a strawberry patch. Come on, MeeMow. She's just sitting there. This is where I got a bunch of owl feathers because they like sitting on our porch, apparently. You want to come live in Alaska? You can buy this house, tubers and footers. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to go too far. I'm getting Skeetervilles again. So here's the other side of where we just were. See how thick and lush. So I do find that really interesting that there are patches that look like they're worn down, like someone's been running through there, and then you get these other areas that are thick and very dense. So there are some intriguing things, but like I said, there's probably an answer for it. If I got a biologist out here, they'd probably be able to go, oh, well, the soil this, and the tree this, and the air this, and the blah, blah, blah. But it is pretty thick and dense around here. Maybe I'll come out here and do a live stream from the house. I don't know if we've got, I don't know if I could do a StreamYard from here, but just sit out here and listen all night. But it's been quiet. That's why I haven't done many videos at night. It's just been super quiet.
Except for the owls.
Except for that freaking squack bank. Alrighty. Well, tubers and footers, thanks for joining us for the walk. I'm gonna head back. Get me some rest. Rest it up. Yeah, I owe Duke an interview. Here comes MeeMow. Patrick Vaughn, what's happening? So hopefully I'll be able to get my stuff together and get seated and be able to sit down for long enough to pull it together. Yeah, I don't know if those were tracks in there or what. Looked like a footprint in there. That'd be probably like actual toes and interesting.
Some pretty good sized bear tracks. Half a mile that way a few days ago.
Over in there. Across the lake, basically. Yeah, so you shouldn't be in the woods without a gun, like me. Don't do it. Don't be dumb. Like Brandy and I. Brandy was talking about flamethrowing a bear. Because I've got skeeter dope and a lighter. The ghetto flamethrower. This is not Elon Musk's version. Come on, MeeMow. She's on the porch somewhere. Come on. Smelling all the owly stuff. Owly. Yeah, so we've got 3 screech owls that are just loud and obnoxious. Come on, MeeMow. So, but I'm gonna keep trying. And you know me, I'm not gonna give up. Tubers and footers. So I'm gonna keep pushing myself, but my consistency is shot to crapola. How you doing, Patrick? Are you healing up, bud? Right, Brandy? I know, it was, my dad's like, those are screech owls. Like, yeah, they certainly are. Captain Jake's got a phone call. We just walked through there when we first started this. We walked through there. Maybe I was being obstinate. Come on, cutie. I like my makeshift walking stick.
Mm-hmm.
Here she comes. Hi, cutie. You're so dang cute, me boo. Oh my gosh, you're so cute. He's a good little kitty. Little hunter. Alright, tubers and footers. Don't know when I'm going to be able to go live again. I got a bunch of videos I need to get edited and posted up. I did one with the owl earlier today. I got a few shots of them rolling their head and put it to some music. It was kind of fun. But I don't know when I'll be doing any podcasts or streaming, but I've got a lot that I want to do. But hopefully we'll be able to build back up and get back in motion and get it together, because I got lots of Iron Dog stuff I want to do and things like that. So Patrick had a cat that would go hunting with him. Yeah. Knowing you guys would be like John Wick. Something came. That's what I always say in those John Wick movies. Imagine if it was a cat. Cities would go down. Look, the fireweed has not bloomed. I did not get a fireweed picture this year for my birthday. Look at that. Look at that patheticness. Look at that. There is no fireweed blooms. I didn't get any for my birthday. I always get a picture in the fireweed for my birthday, and I didn't get one this year. There's no fireweed blooming. Just little tiny patches here and there. Alright, tubers and footers, you guys have an awesome night. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Thanks so much for coming along. I really appreciate it. How about you, MeeMow? Giving us a rubby. Say bye, Meemer. Alright, tubers and footers, thanks so much for coming along. We'll see you soon. Take care out there.